What is going on, man? This your boy Meech, man. Thank y'all again for tuning in to another Steel Talk episode, man. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so y'all will not miss an episode, bro. We are here. We are back again. Look, I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. I had a wonderful 4th of July. Got a little busy yesterday. I had some work to be done around the house, But we back, man. We back, man. I gotta sit here and we gotta talk about the latest that's been going on, man. TJ Watt, he's unhappy, bro. Them deuces sign he chucked up, man, it was real, bro. It was real. He's not happy, man. Omar Khan gets an extension, 3-year extension. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And then my main man, Terry Bradshaw. He ain't listened to me the first time when I told him to put it in reverse, Terry. So maybe I got to tell him again, man. But, yeah. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, man. Be sure to hit that like button, jump in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know. But TJ Watt is unhappy about his contract, man. Slick Rick, if you don't know Slick Rick, man, he's on Twitter. My man, he been on track lately now. He's been on track lately. He had a mishap, but so far this year, this offseason, he ain't been wrong, y'all. Slick Rick, man, he comes and says the latest offer makes TJ Watt the highest paid non-QB APY, but still, there's a ways to go. Expect the deal done closer to training camp. What I think, if it's true, the Steelers want to sign TJ Watt, y'all, which I think they should. I'm not sitting here saying not to pay TJ. You pay TJ Watt. Why do you pay TJ Watt? Because without TJ Watt on that field, hey, man, it gets real spooky in Pittsburgh, y'all. It gets real spooky in Pittsburgh. Me and my boy Big Jack with the facts over at the Jumping with Jack podcast, man. We touched a little bit of bases on it now. He came up with a stat, 66% win percentage with TJ Watt on the field. It drops down to 9% without him. Hey, that is true. That is true. Go look at the win-loss record with TJ Watt on the field and with him off the field. It gets spooky, man. It gets spooky. So trading TJ Watt is not on the table. It should never been on the table. I'm sitting here and I'm putting my foot down on that now. If anything, you cannot trade TJ Watt, bring in Jalen Ramsey, bring in Aaron Rodgers, and tell Cam Hayward, hey, man, we're going for a Super Bowl this year. Cam should look at you and probably slap the mess out you. What are you saying to me? Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. That's how Cam Hayward should be. And I'll be right there with him, backing him up. Yeah, big Cam, let's go. Connor, where you at? Yeah, we storming up front office right now. Where our Rooney live at? We're going to his house. Yeah. We're right outside your bushes, man. But, yeah, man, look, the guaranteed money, though, I think that's where it's going to come down to. I think that's what it is. I think TJ wants a deal that makes him the highest paid APY and guaranteed money. I think he might want to be over Micah Parsons, over Myles Garrett. Now, me and my boy, Big Jack with the facts. Now, Jack, I asked Jack a question on our last episode. Go tune into it. It's still jumping. We touched bases on it, and I asked him a question. I said, hey, do you think the Trey Henderson and the TJ Watt deal is being held up because of the Micah Parsons deal in Dallas? Now, he sat here and he told me no, it should not be. And after that conversation, man, I quite agree. I agree with him now. Hey, TJ, I'm sitting here telling you now, boy, you're 30 now. You're 30. Micah Parsons now is a different breed. I think Micah Parsons probably should reset the market overall. TJ should probably come in right underneath him, but above Myles Garrett. And that's just me. That's not saying nothing on Myles Garrett, bro. I just think TJ Watt is something special, bro. He's something special. I told Big Jack, I said, look, man, he's playing and coaching at the same time. Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, Jack Sawyer now. All of them guys, yeah, we about to lock in with TJ. He's about to coach them guys and play right along with them. Right along with them. Now, last year he was dealing with injury. We all know that. He was on the field, and I'm sitting here saying, like, yeah, if you on the field, you put your best foot forward. Now, granted, he hurt. He got I think it was an ankle injury. It's cool. It was still shaky out there, but he was on the field. So I expect you to do something. And he did something. It wasn't TJ something, but it was something. It was something. You can't hold him for that. Last year was hurt. It was injury. And he still finished with 11.5 sacks. So, hey, man, TJ looking at it like, man, you paid DK, you paid Jalen, and now Omar Khan gets an ascension. What about me? And I'm right there with him. What about me, y'all? What about me? I've been here. I've been elite. Should have 3 defensive player of the years. On top of that, should, and I say did break the sack record. Let's not get that misunderstood. Like, he did break the sack record, y'all. He did do that. He did do that. Now, the NFL, that's a conversation for another day. But he did do that now. But now, do I believe he should, like I said, I don't think he should be higher than a Michael Parsons, but I definitely think he should be higher than a Myles Garrett. And if it's not going to be in APY, the guaranteed money got to be there. And I also agree, man, it probably should be a give and take. It probably should. But at the same time, hey, look, I'm sitting here saying, man, you make TJ what TJ want to be. Make it make sense for both parties. You know, it's a negotiation, so we're negotiating. Now, TJ, which one do you want? You want guaranteed or you want the average per year? Now, me personally, take the guaranteed, my boy. Take the guaranteed money. Keep the ABY. Give me the guaranteed money, man. Let's go out here and let's ball, y'all. Let's ball. So, y'all get in the conversation, man. Y'all let me know. What y'all thoughts on the TJ Watt deal? Is Slick Rick right? It's close to being done? Are we going to see a TJ Watt headline coming at the start of training camp, during training camp, after training camp? Y'all let me know. Get in the comment section, man. Let me know. But Omar Khan, let's move on. Omar Khan, my boy, the Khan artist, Mr. Finesse himself. You know it? The big one. The big Khan gets a 3-year extension, man. And I'm looking at it. Is it worth it? We got to break it down. We got to see. But off rip, man, it means the Steelers are locking in. Steelers are locking in with Omar Khan. They like what he's been doing. They want to see more from him. And I agree right along with him. I like what you've been doing. I want to see more from you. Now, it was kind of a head scratcher, you know, when you traded my boy Minka, you know, his jersey up there on the wall. Now I got a retired jersey right next to 43. You know it. You know it. And speaking of 43, him, Ryan Clark, and Jalen Ramsey was on the phone together, y'all. Hey, I like that. I like that. I like that. But yeah, Omar and the Steelers are locking in, man. And the thing on Omar has changed the Steelers, y'all. Slowly but surely, he has changed the Steelers. In the middle of the season, all season, like, he has changed the Steelers, man. The roster was a mess when he took over. Sorry. If you don't believe me, go back and look at it. Them last years of Kevin Colbert was terrible. And I'm sitting here saying it. Now, Kevin Colbert, he had some good years, but I'm talking about the last 5. The last 5? Man, especially that last one. With Kenny Pickett, yeah, man. The last years of Kevin Colbert was terrible, man. We had no O-line. He drafted Kenny Pickett when I sit here and say he definitely could have got him later on, if anything. Like, for real, like, you didn't have to take Kenny Pickett when you took Kenny Pickett. You could have waited on Kenny Pickett. The whole notion around that quarterback class that year was, this is not the year of the quarterback. You do not draft a quarterback first round. Now, Kevin Colbert, he went ahead and he took that quarterback because he wanted to sit there and say, I drafted the next Steelers franchise QB. That was his legacy pick. Now, did it work out? No. Was it going to work out? No. I'm going to sit here and say no. Hey, what's his nickname? Baby Hands. No, it wasn't going to work out. I'm sorry. So yeah, like I said, man, you could have waited on him. Omar Khan got rid of Kenny Pickett, and you could say we could have gave Kenny Pickett a chance because we couldn't protect him, which was a point that Terry made. Now, we did not have no O-line. We didn't. But Kevin Colbert, that was on you. See, here telling you that was on him. So, yeah, man, like I said, Omar got rid of Kenny Pickett. You could say give him a chance, but at the same time, Kenny didn't want it. Once he seen the Russell Wilson deal happen, Kenny wanted out of there. He wanted to be traded. And Omar, he also traded Chase Claypool for the 32nd round pick, which turned into JPJ. 3 years later, Chase Claypool not even in the NFL. The Bears couldn't use him. The Dolphins couldn't use him. The Bills, who definitely needed wide receivers, could not use him. Couldn't use him, man. So, hey, Omar got us an O-line. He building the defense. Got DK, got Jalen. Could be a questionable pick because, like I said, you traded Minka for, so we got to wait and see on that. Now, and like I said, man, with the picks Omar has made with Robert Jones and Joey Porter, it's a prove-it year for him. You can also throw in Keanu Benton in there. It's a prove-it year for these guys that you drafted. And when you're looking at them, you think all of them can work out. I think all of them can work out. Jones can be a stud. He's going back to his natural side. Joey Porter, you paired him up with Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay. Man, that's a bona fide room. Not to mention Brandon Eccles is back there too. Come on now. Not only Joey Porter, Corey Trice, man. That's a move for them. Oh man, I'm waiting to see because I think it's gonna turn out real nice back there. I think it's gonna turn out real nice. It's gonna be something for him. Keanu Benton, the same thing with Robert Jones. We was playing him out of position. I feel like it. So now you drafted Derek Harmon, Yaya Black, YA Black, excuse me. Maybe we'll see. Keanu, I'm looking at you, my boy. It's a prove year for you too, man. It's a prove year for you too. So we got to see. We got to see with Omar if this extension is worth it because some of the things he have done, like I said, trading the Minka for Jalen Ramsey, bringing in Aaron Rodgers, and if he can get the next QB, if all of those things work out in Omar's favor, in the Steelers' favor, and our favor, and my favor, this deal was worth it, man. This deal was worth it. And at the same time, with the terrible roster that we had with Omar coming in, I don't think you get rid of Omar at all. So, hey, the O-line is better than it was. The D-line is better than it was. This man, we've been making things happen with 5 different QBs the last 5 years. Like, come on now. Like I say, bringing in the next QB, I think that's gonna be his, hell right there. If Omar really gonna hit, if this was really worth it or not. So we'll have to see. And for those the ones out there that said Will Howard has to be the guy. Will Howard does not have to be the guy, man. He's a 6th round pick. Omar got to find the guy to be next, He got to find the guy that's going to surpass, that's going to be the franchise. Now, if it's Will, we'll see. But like I said before, I don't think Will actually gets a chance to really start any games for the Steelers. If so, it probably due off of injury. It'll probably due off of injury. Either Aaron Rodgers next year, I say have a battle. I say you draft that quarterback next year and you have a battle. You have a full-out battle with Will Howard in the next QB, whoever that may be. And I don't care if you trade up to get him. If you want to see what Will Howard can actually bring, have a battle. Have a battle between Will Howard and the next QB. So we're going to move on. Like I said, the jury's still out on this if it's worth it or not. So far, so good. That's how I'm looking at it. Terry Bradshaw is all in on Kenny Pickett and all out on the Pittsburgh Steelers once again. Once again, man. Hey, look, Terry and the Steelers once again at it. I don't know what the deal is. Really. I really don't know. Terry Bradshaw, man, you can go back and you can look it up. This man has not been happy with the Steelers in a long time. So he's always got something, I say, bad to say about the Steelers. And he been riding with Kenny Pickett now. Like I said, and like he said, he got a point. We couldn't protect him. At all. So, look, how I look at Kenny Pickett. Kenny should have stuck it out. He should have stuck it out in Pittsburgh. Those 6 games that Justin Fields started because Russ was hurt, that could have been Kenny Pickett. Now, you can sit here and say coulda, shoulda, woulda, but, hey, the man wanted out. The Steelers said, and we'll trade you. We want volunteers, not hostages. So we'll trade you. He goes to the Eagles. 1 year later, the Eagles give him to the Browns. The Browns. So, and then the Browns go and bring back Joe Flacco and not only draft 1 QB, but 2 QBs in the same draft. And now he's probably on the way out the door, if not sitting on the bench somewhere. So now, like I said, Terry had a point. The Steelers couldn't protect him and things like that. We got the O-line together. I really felt like, and I told this to Big Jack, I didn't want Russell Wilson. I wanted Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, and you keep a Mason Rudolph. And you literally have a battle between Justin Fields, Kenny Pickett, and Mason to back you up. So, but like I said, he wanted out. I think the Steelers wasn't going to even go for Justin, but the fact that he wanted out, they had to. And I wouldn't be too concerned about it, bro. Like, I would take a Justin Fields over a Kenny Pickett any day. I sat here and said Justin Fields should have got the contract. The Steelers should have matched what the Jets gave him. $30 million for Justin? Let's go, because we saw what he brought to the table. Justin did not play terrible in those 6 games. He did not play terrible. And 2 of the losses, well, I say one of the losses, the defense did not step up to. Did not step up to help him at all. The defense was out of there. Justin brought us back in the game. Defense let it up. Well, I say both losses, really. The Colts lost and the Cowboys lost. I was at the game with the Cowboys. Now, at first, it was kind of shaky on Justin, but he locked in, and that was kind of how the Colts game was, too. So, but yeah, man, baby hands, not too concerned about. I had to run off a Browns fan on TikTok in the comment section, man. He was talking crazy around there. Oh, yeah, we got Shadur Sanders. You got AARP, Aaron Rodgers. Man, Shadur might go to the UFL. Stop it. You got Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco ain't fearing nobody. He ain't putting no fear in nobody. And if you start Kenny Pickett, man, like I had to tell him, who's your QB, man? Who's your QB, man? But y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know. Did the Steelers make a mistake extending Omar Khan? Are we still making a mistake not signing TJ Watt after all these moves we're doing? Or do you think TJ Watt deal is going to get done and all of this is just talk because we ain't got nothing else to do? We in the abyss right now. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about Terry, man. Are the Steelers fans done with Terry? Are we writing Terry off like anything Terry say? We just not going to listen anymore? What's going on over there? What's going on over there? Somebody tell Terry to put it in reverse. He need to slow it down, man. It's your boy Meech, man. I'm out, man. Y'all get in that comment section. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications. Go follow me on all social media platforms at Still Talk 6, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere at Still Talk 6, man. Trying to get these follows up. Hit the subscribe button, man. We up at 80 subscribers, man. I would love to hit 100 subscribers by the season start. Can we do that? Please, can we do that? Can we set that goal? 100 subscribers before the season start, because when the season start, man, I'm coming. I'm coming in with pre-game shows. I'm coming in with post-game shows, all types of stuff. Me and my boy with the Still Jumping podcast, man, we're gonna have some special episodes, especially when the Bengals go against some Steelers, twice a year. So y'all be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, man. Follow us everywhere. Follow us everywhere, man. It's your boy Meech, man. Stay up and stay blessed. And I'm out of here.